Bro, of course. Happy to be here. Got to give you got to give you a break, man. I mean, you've been going since what, 9:30 your time last night or something, right? That's pretty much the time difference? No, it's like 4 a.m., right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't, like I said, you've been going since Monday. Who knows?
Let me make you the hosty with the mosty.
Sweet.
What you gonna do, man? You gonna keep those puts, or you gonna be getting rid of them here soon?
Yeah, no, I'm keeping those puts. So they're swing trade puts. So I'll be
swing traders.
Swing traders. They are happy. So I'll be holding on to those for a little bit. I should have day traded it. I wanted one more push higher on the day trade, and that didn't happen, but golly. Let's go. Golly.
Crazy.
Golly, gee whiz. That is.
All right. I'm going to turn them over to you. You guys have a great weekend. Tony, as always, you're the master blaster. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll talk to you. Oh, one more thing, Tony. Sorry.
You're good.
For those of you who are just visiting us on this free week, I hope you seriously consider come joining us. I had a blast with you guys. I had really super time talking to all of you. The new people, really nice to meet you guys. Hope you become team members with us. We'd love to have you. And until we meet again, aloha.
Aloha, man. Hey, Johnny. What's happening? I couldn't say it better myself. It's been an honor. It's been a blast to hang out for free week. You all are so kind and awesome to hang out with. Already best friends with so many of you sending me emails and love and questions, and just I get a chance to pour into you. This has been awesome. Love hanging out with y'all on a Friday. It's Friday, right? I'm pretty sure it's Friday. It's Friday. You know, one of the greatest things about trading for a living is you have no idea what day it is. Like, it's just, I don't know. Is it Tuesday? I just wake up and roll out of bed and just enjoy my life. My friends, there was a time. Hold on, I got to turn. I can't go on a little spiel here without. Just got done with a workout, by the way. So sorry, I don't have my game face on today. I didn't put on my makeup or nothing. So I'm sorry. Got the blue light filter glasses because if you're in front of the screen for 20 hours, you get headaches. There was a time where I worked. I'm not kidding. I started my day at 1 a.m. I was like Johnny, right? Trading the stock market. In Hawaii, I started my day at 1 a.m. and I got done at about 4 or 6 p.m. every day, 6 days a week. And all I ever wanted to do, I helped run a family trucking company, and all I ever wanted to do was just live my purpose. That's all I knew that wasn't my purpose. I knew, and by the way, there's nothing setting up right now that's too big of a move. We've got to let this thing chill out. If it comes back up to the EMAs, that's why I'm not trading anything. That was the move. You should have gotten in here, like I should have gotten in there, but I was waiting for one more bounce. I got in the swing trade, should have gotten in there. That was the trade. This is where you take your profits. If we start breaking this low, it will crush down. I'm not sure we'll break that low, at least not yet, not without a bounce. Let it come down and trap everyone and then bounce. It's going to do something like that. I just get reminded of how I would dream of the life that I have right now. It's unbelievable. Just stop and think about how many prayers have actually been answered in your life. I know sometimes it feels like nothing, but if you go back, what were your goals, desires, dreams? Go back 10 years ago, and you probably have accomplished 98% of that. It's actually kind of shocking when you do that. You just have a little gratitude session with yourself a little bit. And that's kind of what's hitting me right now is, Justin got 4 R's on the SPX. That's what I'm talking about. You're such a baller, man. Way to go. I want to be like you when I grow up. True statement. Legend over there. Not just saying that. You're awesome, brother. I hope you're using those trend lines too, homie, that I've been teaching in the credit spread mentor group, because they apply really good with what you're trying to do on your day trade stuff. I'm sorry, I get distracted. There were years and years and years that I would just pray that I could, have the freedom of time to be able to do whatever I wanted to do. I'm sure that's why we're all here. We want what trading gives us. We want the unlimited money. We want the freedom. We want all of these things. And I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, you all can do it. But you know what? You know, the reason why most people won't do this is because most people give up when it gets hard. I can tell you, I cried myself to sleep for at least a year when I first quit my job. Not when I first started trading, when I quit my job to trade full time. At that point, I already knew how to trade, and yet I got destroyed. It was hard. It was a long freaking road. It was not easy at all. I lost everything 5 times. I took out loans and lost all of that. I took out more loans and lost all. I mean, it was just a joke. The reason I'm here is because I didn't give up. And every single time, instead of me feeling bad for myself, I stood back up and I was like, what lesson do I need to learn right now? I learned how to not quit. I learned how to stay strong. I learned how to solve problems. I learned that what I was doing was not making me money. Instead of doubling down on all this bull crap that wasn't making me money, I learned. And I know it sounds like I blew up a lot of them. I did, but every single time I would learn something. Every $50,000 I lost was the cost of me learning a lesson that made me stupid amounts of money for the rest of my life in trading so far. It took about $50,000 for me to, now, if I would have reached out and got a mentor, it'd been a lot cheaper than that. But it took about $50,000, and every $50,000 I'd lost, I would look back and go, holy crap. Okay, don't do that. Give me another 50,000. Lose all of that. Oh, okay, well, on top of that, do this. Give me another 50,000. Lost that. Okay, all right, don't do that, do this. How many people would do that? They would all give up. They would just go, you know what? Like, trading is rigged. I'm smart, but this is all a joke, because then if I admit that I'm not smart, because again, it has nothing to do with smart. It's nothing. It's a skill. It has everything to do with how do you view your hard times. That's what everything lies on. That's it. If you can just stand up and if you can stay in the game long enough, and by the way, I mean talking about when you're way down, when you're way up, when you're doing all of these, when it's the good and when it's the bad. When it's good, you not thinking that you're just the master that can never lose and throw all your risk out the window. And when it's bad, you not thinking that you're the dumbest person in the world and that you can't do this and let me just quit because the pain's too bad. Let me just make back my money so I can get rid of the pain. Don't trade to get rid of your pain. Your brain is going to make you want to get rid of your pain. That's what it's designed to do. This is painful, get rid of the pain. Okay? No, that's not how trading works. You have to not, your brain is wrong 95% of the time when it comes to trading. Whatever your brain is trying to do emotionally, do the opposite and you'll probably make money. Stop trading to get rid of your pain. If I lost $10,000, which by the way, I've lost a crap ton more than that. If I lost $10,000 today, my brain would go, if I could just find the next trade, I could get back my $10,000 and just be done. So this is what most people do. They either chase crap and lose more because they're not trading. They're just trying to rid the pain. And so like, oh, it's going up now. Let me just buy. And then it goes down and you lose. Okay, well, it's going down now. Let me go short. And then it goes up and you lose. And before you know it, you're down 15,000 and you just keep going and you keep going and you keep burning more money. Because you're listening to your brain. Your brain is saying, solve this pain. You can make back your money, solve the pain. No, stop. Sit back and go, what is my entry? Is there a setup today? Not really. I would say that was probably the move. And this thing might actually crank down. Does that mean I'm buying puts now? No, I'm not. Not day trading puts. I'm too late to the party. Now, reason why is because I can't manage my risk. So if this starts to break down, I actually, per my strategy, I could start to manage my risk on this and take a trade, but I'd need a strong close down, then a retest, then back in. Realistically, though, I want it up here. I mean, we are way sold down. I think this is all a trap down here. I think everyone that's having FOMO is going to get burned, and everyone that's patient that waited for this retest is going to get rewarded. That's what I personally think. I would much rather get missed out and be rewarded than to lose an R trying to chase something because I'm scared of missing out on money. Right. So I want you to know, it is just because if your road has been hard, it doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. The hard road means you're moving the right direction. If it's hard for a long time, it's because you're not learning the lessons that you need to learn. Stop screaming at the screens and start listening to what the market's trying to tell you. Listen. They're trying to tell you something. If every trade you take, if you get in bearish right now and it goes bullish, and then you get in bullish and it goes bearish, what is it telling you? It's telling you that you are not in sync with the markets. You are dead wrong. Listen. Don't scream at it and be mad that you've lost money and then try to make your money back. No, you're just going to lose more. Stop and just listen. My friends, trading successfully is going to force you to change everything in your life. It's going to force you to be a better person, a better husband, a better wife, a better brother, a better sister, a better husband, father, mother. It's going to force you to be everything better, not perfect, but better. You can't be your same old self and print money in the markets. It's not going to work. Why does Jeremy go out and run a triathlon every 3.5 hours? Why? Because he wants to push his brain. As soon as his brain says, you can't do that, that's too hard, he goes, shut up, brain, I'm going to go do that. Because you have to realize you're your worst own enemy. Your brain is going to say, get in right now. And when in reality, you need to say, shut up, brain. You don't know what the frick you're doing. You get in up here. And if it leaves without me, it leaves without me, right? Like your brain is your worst enemy. When you take a loss on a trade, your brain is like, well, you're a loser. Man, you're an idiot. I thought you were smart. I thought you could do it. Smart people would never lose on this. Like it just keeps hitting. Just tell your brain to shut up. Realize a lot of things changed in my trading when I realized that half my thoughts were lies. When I first started trading, my brain was telling me that if I didn't succeed right now, I would never trade again for the rest of my life. This was my one shot to trade full time. That was it. Where did that thought even come from? I don't even know. Luke says, I thought you only lose if you exit the position. You're exactly right? Your brain's like, you've got a shot. Don't worry. It keeps going red, but it'll turn around. Yeah. Listen to your brain, my friends. Guess what? You're going to make all kinds of money listening to your brain. No, you won't. You've got to literally do the exact opposite. When your brain's like, it'll turn around, get the frick out. And when your brain's saying, get out for a win, say, shut up, brain, ride this thing longer. Because your brain is really your emotions. That's all I'm talking about. Your emotions are dead wrong. This might pile drive, my friends. I mean, it could be crazy. I have this whole, I don't know what it's been, but the past few days, I've just had this gratitude hit my heart. Where it's like, you have to just stop and go, suck, I am living the life of my dreams. For all of those years when I was driving a truck, and I pictured what it would be like to trade full time. And I'm doing it right now. This year has been excruciating. It has been hard. It has been testing. It has stretched me. And I'm so grateful for it. And that's the difference. I'm grateful for my hard times, and I'm not out of the hard times. I am grateful for my hard times. How many people can say that? Everyone sits there and prays for the good and then doubts all day long. You pray all night for something, you doubt all day that's going to happen. And then everyone just wants the comfort. Why do you want money? Because it's comforting. What if God doesn't want you to be comfortable? Have you ever thought about that? What if being comfortable would be the one thing that would make you never grow? I can promise you, when I worked at my last job, I was miserable, but I was comfortable. And now I work as a full-time, I trade the stock market full-time, and it is the most stressful, heartache, money managing, trying to help 1,000 people. It's stressful. It's hard. But yet I'm the happiest I've ever been. Right? A happy life is not an easy life. If you choose the easy today, your tomorrow is going to be harder. If you choose the hard today, your tomorrow is going to be easier. And that's just a universal law. Choose the hard today, because tomorrow always comes. I promise you that. My friends, you can do this. I want to do something. I was like, what can I do for, there's been a loyal group of people in this. We've had a crap ton of people in this free week, by the way. And you all are here day in, day out. I was like, what can I do? I want to reward the people that are actually here, that are putting the effort in and wanting to learn how to do this. How can I reward you? I'm going to give each and every one of you a free 1 month long mentor group with me in person. starting in October. I charge $2,000 to $4,000 for those mentor groups. I'm giving it away for free. Dead serious. Dead serious. Every one of you are coming to my mentor group in October. There are two things you need to do. There are two things that you need to do to get into this mentor group. Listen closely. I need you to donate to Aerial Recovery. $5. I don't give a crap. Donate 10 cents. I don't care. You have to donate. And I'm not going to follow up with this. This is on you. You have to donate. The second thing you need to do is you need to grab one of my courses. Buy the $60 one. I don't give a crap, because I'm not going to waste our precious time for a month teaching you stuff that's already taught in one of my courses. Every one of my courses are going to change your life. Serge, thank you so much. I was just about to post that. Greg, you got it? Perfect. It's already tied in. If you buy one of my courses, any course you want, you could do the credit spread. Yep. The credit spread course counts. If you've already gotten it, Tom, I'll put you in. If you've already got my course, you're in. Everyone that's ever gotten my courses, you're in. What I don't want to spend this month teaching people the crap that I've already put in a course for $60 how to teach. Take the course, watch it, and then for a month, I'm going to expand on everything that we just did. So donate $5, any course you want, Serge, any course you want. So go to, they're all right here. So real life trading .com/Tony Pawlak. I'll drop the link in here. No, that's not it. What the heck? I need two L's. Sorry. Hey, there's me. If you want to know my crazy story, watch that. It's pretty insane. Here's the link. Buy them anywhere you want. Let me put this in here. Again, you can buy my $90. I don't give a crap. Whichever one you want. But I'm not going to go over and spend 2 weeks teaching what's already in one of these courses. I want these 4 weeks to be poured into you. I want to teach you how the markets actually move. If you want to learn how the markets move, the S-curve course, take it. Everyone should take this course. This is crucial. If you want to know why I bought puts 2 hours ago, this is why. If you want to know why we day traded the way we did yesterday, this is why. If you want to go, if you don't have a large budget, I understand that. Go to this right here, How to Become an Incredible Loser. It's the cheapest course I have, and it's one of the most important courses that I have. Grab it. If, by the way, you're interested in my premier coaching, it's almost sold out for next year on the waiting list. So jump on. It's free to get on the waiting list, and at least you and I will have a one-on-one in the fall, and we'll talk and see if the group's ready for you. If you want to know how I make consistent money, my favorite strategy out of all strategy, credit spread course. And again, I don't care which one you take. I buy the $90. I don't care. But what I'm not going to do is waste my time teaching everything that's in this course for 3 weeks and then have 1 week of like, okay, now let me pour into you, right? Buy your ticket into the room. You're getting a $2,000 to $4,000. Last time I charged $2,000 for, $2,000 mentor group. You're getting it for $300 or $100 or whatever you want. Take it. Because that mentor group, I'm going to pour for 4 weeks into you of exactly what you need to be successful in the stock market. It's time that you stop spinning your wheels. Let me show you all the crap that I've done wrong. Let me show you everything that you're currently doing wrong. And let's push you forward and let's get you pouring money in your life. Right now is an amazing time for, by the way, if you're not in some puts, I'll tell you what I just bought. I bought the 440 strike puts that expire. You know what? Don't even do the safer ones. Do the 440 strike puts that expire in October. Buy one of them. They're going to cost like, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. So if you've got $900, but I don't know what it is. I just have had this like, this just gratitude has just hit me. It's just like, man, I just went back over how long my stupid journey was. but at the exact same time, I'm so grateful for it. If it was easy for me, I wouldn't be able to help anyone. I wouldn't have the answers to anyone. But because it sucked so bad, like that's only a waste if I don't use that knowledge to go help someone else. My entire past is a waste unless you can learn from my past and not make the same mistakes I made, right? Let's go change the world. Let's go change your life. Let's get you freaking profitable. Let's trade together for a month. Guys, thank you so much, by the way, for your kind words. I mean, I'm not... if you've taken my courses, you're going to be moved in there. I want you to email me to make sure, and I'll make sure that you're in. We'll make sure that everyone's in. What's going to happen is you're going to get a link on your dashboard. You're going to get a link in your dashboard for that mentor group, and it's going to be a 4-week long mentor group, and we're going to freaking change some lives in there. One-on-one, in person, like Zoom, like this, and I'm going to walk you through exactly the right mindset. And it's yours forever. You get the recordings of it, and you get the courses forever. You can watch them a billion times. Okay, let's do this thing, man. Did I post the website? I think I did. You can find all the courses here. It's right here. Buy one of those courses and then donate whatever you want to aerial recovery. $5, $1, $100, $1,000. I don't care. So there's the link. Go to that website. And I say you can go to reallifetraining.com. It's all the same thing, but this has all my courses here in one place, so it's easier to find. No, you want to buy the put. Like buy the 440 puts. And I don't know if this trade's going to work. Don't be like, Tony said it's guaranteed. That's not how trading works. If I'm wrong, I lose small. If I win, I win big. But I just want to pour as much value. Like I was just thinking, I was like, man, you guys have shown up every day, day in, day out, and hung out with us all day long. Like, what can I do to pour into you? Like, $2,000 mentor group, free. Like, go buy your ticket into the room. And again, I don't want to waste 2 weeks teaching you the basics of how the markets move. Get the dumb course and watch it. We have till October. It starts in October. Okay. Watch it, master it, come with questions so that in October we can jump in running. There's no reason for me to waste 3 weeks of one-on-one time when I can be progressing you further. All the knowledge is already here, and it's here, and it's here. We're going to cover all of it, but you need to have a basis of stuff. You don't have to have all of them. Pick which one fits you the most. If you had to choose one, do the S curve. Is probably the most important one that you could do, because that's the price action. That's what's going to teach you how to do all these things. But let's get back to the markets. Holy crap, guys. That is a jump off the cliff. Yeah. David's man. You test the day trade after coaching. Let's go. All right, there. You know I'm showing this thing. So David and I just met this morning. David's he's going to be in the mentor group in October. You can already guarantee that. Brother. Let's go, man. Look at that trade. David, we're on to something, aren't we? I know. Jeremy and I have the same laugh. We've had that from day one. That's how I know we're kindred brothers, because literally him and we laugh the exact same. If people don't know, they think I'm Jeremy. If Jeremy's talking, I don't know what it is, but I've always laughed like this. I haven't changed my laugh, and him and I just laugh the same. My favorite thing in the entire universe is to be at an RLT event. By the way, we have an RLT event in Nashville. My favorite thing coming up, I'll post the link here if I can find it. Sorry, I need to be more prepared than this, but you just go to reallifetrading.com and usually scroll to the bottom. And by the way, you're getting this for free. Let's go. Donate to this. Donate $5. It doesn't matter. Where is it? Oh, right here. Beginner's retreat. We've got one coming up here in Nashville. Go to these live retreats. And my favorite thing in the world, my absolute favorite thing in the world is to across the freaking restaurant, you hear Jeremy go, like this laughter that is like 100 octave levels higher and louder than anything in the room. And you hear it everywhere you go. We were on a yacht in Croatia a year ago with Jeremy. And I'm swimming in the freaking ocean. And he's on the yacht, and I hear this every time, no matter where you're at with Jeremy, you'll hear that laugh. And it's the highlight of my day every time I'm around him. Every time. You be freaking under the water in the ocean, and you'll hear it echoing. It's hilarious. You guys should come to this. Invest in yourselves. Let us pour into you. You will be a better trader from all of these things. So, what a baller trade on Tesla. If this thing retests, I want to do a bear call spread. Donation just made. Let's save some lives, because honestly, that is real impact, saving lives. Let's teach you how to trade so you can make more money, so that you can pour that money back in to saving more lives. My friends, if you give God or the universe, whatever you believe, if you give God a reason to give you $1 million, you'll get it. You don't get $1 million just to be comfortable. You get $1 million by what you're going to do with it. Give God a reason to give you $1 million and you'll have it. I promise you. And I'll show you how to make it. I'll show you how to make it. This trade though, I mean, oh, dang, man. How many R's was this? Was that 2? You do, Jeffrey. You do. Man, that's awesome. It's got a special 3R. Love you, dude. That is such a great trade. That is such a great trade. And a perfect implementation of what we just talked about this morning in session. I mean, literally right there. Exactly what we were drawing, not on Tesla, but on every other stock. God dang, that's a good trade. This whole trafficking thing is so, it's just crazy because, I don't know if you know Brittany Turner, Jeremy Locke. I've been there with Jeremy Locke when he's making the phone call to say, go on this mission. We just raised enough money. David, you were there. All these little things. And that's just one experience. I've had so many more experiences where like I am there. They just made a phone call. He gets a phone call. Mission started. It's happening. And that money 100% goes right to them. Go save some lives. That the money in your bank account that's making you feel safe, go give just a little bit of that, because I promise you, someone right now is going through hell that your safety bank account can fix. And put in that in perspective. Dang. Let's just do some good. I'm tired of seeing people struggle. And by the way, I'm tired of seeing people struggle in the markets and take it the wrong way. I'm going to teach you how, when you're struggling, how to stand up, how to keep going, and work you through it. How do you get through a drawdown? Because you're going to have them. It doesn't matter how good of a trader you are. You could be making millions for 20 years straight. You will have 1 year that'll make you look like you've never traded before in your life. It's going to happen. Mark my words. It will happen to each and every one of you. So if you think that trading will be easy once I finally get it, once I'm finally profitable, trading will be easy. It's not. But it doesn't have to be. Because I'll show you the skills of how to get yourself out of the hole. I'll show you the skills of like, man, when it's like this is what you do to get yourself out. This is what you got to do. This is what happens. Hit the pause, press the gas. Do the opposite of what your emotions are telling you to do is a good start. But well, so here's a little tip, Greg. I just want to keep looking at this chart. I want to post that chart on your wall, and just whenever you're having a hard time, just keep looking back at it. I'll get you guys something to look at. Oh my goodness. This is going to be fun. All right, let me help him out. So whenever you're down, what's going to happen is, yeah, Chris, I'll address that too. Whenever you're down, what's going to happen is your mind is going to focus on the right now. Everything is going to be hinged on this trade that you're currently in. It has to win because I've got to win to be successful. And if I lose, then that's just me digging a deeper hole. That's what your emotions are telling you right now, Greg, right? You're going to take a trade and it's like, man, I don't want to lose. I'm already down 3,000. I'm already down this. I don't want to lose another 300 because then I'll just go backwards even further, right? That's what happens. Stop thinking that way. That's step number one to get yourself out of a hole. You've got to think differently. So how about this? What if you thought about 100 trades? Your job as a trader, and Dave, this is what we were just talking about earlier in coaching. Your job as a trader is not to win on trades and to not lose on trades. Your job as a trader is to get an edge. And your edge is going to give you a 50-50 win rate. Hopefully better, but 50-50. Now your job is, if the markets give you a chance to win, you let those things win big. Someone just asked me if we're taking our profits on our swing trade puts. They are up huge. My friends, these puts expire in like over a month, and we're already up over 50% on them in like an hour. They're up huge. Your job as a trader is to win big. Has the markets given me any reason to get out of this? No, we just got in. And the markets are agreeing with us. Your natural emotion is what? Take profits when you're up and to add to a losing position. Why is it that it's so easy to add when we're losing? And it's so hard to add when you're winning. In fact, you do the opposite. You get out when you're winning. I get out when the charts tell me to get out. And the charts are not saying anything to get out until we at least get to 444 or lower. That's where I'll start getting out. Why the heck get out right here? The markets are doing everything that I want them to do. Chris, I think you can. It's going to be on YouTube. By the way, if anyone's watching this on YouTube, that offer will stand. If you're listening, if you're watching this in a year, I'll include the recordings to the mentor group to any course that you buy of mine. SPY is absolutely jumping ship. So now we go back to the analysis paralysis. The analysis paralysis only happens because you're scared to lose. That's it. You don't want to lose. Your job as a trader is to have an edge and take that edge. If the markets give you a chance to lose, you lose small. Stop being scared of one scenario. Like you don't want this to happen and you really want this to happen. You're screwed. Your emotions will eat you up. All you have to do to be successful is realize what your job is as a trader. Your job is to have a plan and to follow your plan. Your job is to do whatever, accept whatever outcome comes. Your job is to follow that plan. The plan says buy puts right here. Do you think I wanted to buy puts when this market was screaming bullish? My emotions said, are you sure? Are you sure you want to be buying puts here? Because at one point, this was a strong shaved top bull candle rampaging. Are you sure you want to buy puts here? And David, by the way, doesn't this remind you of your Tesla trade? Same thing over and over, man. So what's your job as a trader? Your job is to quit being scared to lose and to quit being scared to win. That's one of the hard things too. I'm up $100, take it. No. That trade is going to make you 10 grand. Why take $100? Unless the charts are telling you to. If the charts are telling me to take it, I'll take it. I trade off of charts. I'm surprised by how much money I make. I'm never surprised by how much money I lose. Before I got into this trade, I knew that I was writing off $3,000. I was like, that's my R. $3,000, flush it down the toilet. It's already gone. I don't need to save it. I don't need to try to win. I don't need to try to keep it. Because right now your emotions are like, what if this reverses and I lose? Who gives a crap? I've already lost. $3,000 is already gone. It's already lost. There is nothing to save. Once you start trading like that, you're going to start hitting some massive winners. You know how much this is going to make when it's down here? I'm already up 50% in one day. I'm going to make 2,000% on this thing because it goes parabolic. The further it goes, the steeper it gets. So, Wes, 100%. But you have to also look at the truth. The truth is trading really is easy. The only thing that makes it hard is our emotions because we don't want to lose money. That's the only difference between actual trading and paper trading is the money, isn't it? So, Wes, if you take that truth and you go, the first thing that you said, I think we look too much at the second part. It's so hard with real money, but we don't listen to the first part. The first part is also true. It's so easy to trade. Paper trading is so easy. Take away the word paper. All you're doing is trading. You're just trading. Trading is so easy. Forget about the second part. If you just focus on that truth, then you can start counteracting. Because what is your brain? Again, your brain tells you lies every single second. Your brain is like, paper trading is so easy. And as soon as you do it with real money, it's so hard. Bull crap. No, it's not. It's the exact same thing you're doing with paper. So now you've got to sit back and go, well, that's a lie. Why is it hard? Solve the problem. What is the problem? Why is it that paper trading is so easy and real money is so hard? The problem is with paper trading, I don't have money on the line. I don't care if I win or lose. I accept every scenario. Who cares if I win or lose on that trade? There's nothing on the line. But then when we put money on the line, we freak out. We lose it. All of a sudden you take the trade and you're like, please don't lose. Please don't lose. I think it's going to lose. And I get out. I'm up. I'm going to get out. Guys, I don't give a crap if I give up all of my gains. I could exit this one trade right now and be done for the month. I could be done for the month. The month just started. It's the 4th. Between this week, I've hit my goal for the month. If I exited this trade right now. I don't trade my emotions. I trade the charts. If the charts are telling me to reverse it, I will get out. My emotions are now saying, what if you give up all of this money? My friends, it's thousands of dollars in an hour. What if you give it up? And then I go back to my logic, and my logic is, my job is not to give up or hold on to money or save wins. My job is when the markets agree with me, I bought puts right there. This is my exact trade. Bought puts right there. Is it agreeing or disagreeing with me? It's 100,000% agreeing with what I saw, with my analysis, with what I'm doing. So what's my job? If the markets agree with me and I'm winning, what's my job? To make as much money as humanly possible on it. What does everyone else do? Everyone else is scared. They're not thinking about, holy crap, I've nailed a winner. They're thinking about, I'm too scared to give up my profits. They're scared to win and they're scared to lose. If you want to be successful in trading, this is what we're going to be going over the mentor group. I'm going to help you to think this way. How can you finally not be scared to win? And how can you finally be not scared to lose? If you can get to that, everything changes. Everything changes. That's exactly what causes analysis paralysis. Exactly right. I've got to make sure that I put everything in line so that I can't lose. I'm going to have a perfect entry. I'm going to make sure the EMAs are crossed. I'm going to make sure it's not over. I'm going to put 1,000 reasons to take this trade because I really don't want to lose. When you just go, look, what does my trade strategy say? This, I'm going to lose on half the trades I take. My friends, I've lost on a lot of swing trades this year. Does that mean I never swing trade again? No. In one trade, I'm about to make up my entire loss of those 3 swing trades in one trade. It's going to happen. You just keep going, right? Losses don't mean anything. When I lost, did I lose the amount I was planning on losing? Yes. So I am successful. My job is take a trade. If I lose small. If I win huge. That's my only job. It's not to be right. It's not to be wrong. It's just accepting whatever it comes. When you do that, then everything changes in trading. And then you start putting real money on and you start trading it like you did in your paper trade account when there was no pressure. Because what's the pressure? The money's already gone. In my mind, $3,000 is already gone. It's not something I can save. It's already gone. So am I worried about this turning around and me losing on this trade? By the way, is that possible? Could Monday we be gapping up to here and going to all-time highs? Yes. I look like a hero now, but on Monday, could we be rampaging? Of course. Am I a failure if this Monday opens up to here and I just lose everything? Am I a failure? No, because I can't control the stock market. The only thing I can control is where I got in and when I get out. And if I follow what my plan says and I get out of this trade and I lose $3,000 or less, am I successful? Yes. You see the difference? Oh yeah, Chris, that's a great book, Trading in the Zone. You'll notice that every great trader talks about the exact same things. It's funny because I had been trading for years and years and years before I read that book, and I'm like, holy crap, that's exactly what I believe. I mean, literally on my charts right here, trade fearless. I've had this on my chart for a long, long time. And then right here, why worry over the outcome of the trade if the outcome does not determine success? And you have it right there. There's a reason why the traders are saying the same thing. Every successful trader is going to say price action. If you don't know how to diagnose the markets, it doesn't matter what strategy you have. If you're relying on your strategy to diagnose the markets for you, you're in trouble. Because every one of those are using indicators that's a lagging indicator. It's late to the party. Price action is the only thing that's going to tell you what's about to happen. Why did I buy puts? Right there. Because price action told me to buy puts right there. How do I add that? So it's a indicator. It's called Watermark Light. And then you can go in and adjust. It's free. So type it in there. Watermark Light is what I use. Man, I've been on a soapbox this entire time. But I just want to pour goodness into you. I am honestly, Greg, yeah, 444 is a good spot. That's where I'm going to start thinking it's going to bounce, but I'll watch price action to see if we do bounce. I have not walked through the basics of buying puts yet. So realistically, though, I'll walk you through some of where I think the markets are going to bounce at. I think we're going to be bouncing anywhere from 444 to 440. I think we're going to bounce up there. How big of a bounce will we get? No idea. Will we go to all-time highs? No idea. Will we just barely bounce and fall off some more? No idea. You need a rest. I need a rest. Yeah, I need a nap after this. Reset. That's what I'm here for. Friends, just stay in the game long enough. Don't let it be a personal thing to you. If you're losing money, I know I got coaching in 10 minutes here. So I think Steven, you're after me, or I'm pretty sure it's Steven. We're not yet. No, I'm good, but just let go of your ego. Quit trying to be right. Stop trying to be, avoiding being wrong, and just trade. Let go of money. That's another thing you're going to have to learn how to do. You've got to let go of money. You've got to let go of the value of what money means to you. And we normally base our money value off of how much money we make in a week. If you work all week long and you make $1,000, if you just lost $1,000 in 5 minutes, you're going to be hurting. Your brain is going to think that value of money, right? That $1,000, because your time is precious. That week long of your life just got wasted in 5 minutes. That's how you're going to feel. You've got to separate that. The market does not work that way, right? Markets don't work that way. You've got to separate it. And as soon as you can separate that, because what's the truth? Your brain is telling you that. Is that true? Well, go talk to someone that makes $1 billion a year. What do they think about $1,000? They could lose $1,000 in 2 seconds. They don't care. They could drop it out of their wallet and they wouldn't go back 20 feet to go pick it up, right? For you that make $1,000 a week, if you dropped a quarter on the ground, would you go spend 3 hours of your day trying to find that quarter? No. So what does that tell you? What is the truth? The truth behind a value of money is your own perspective. That's it. It's your perspective of money. And it's different for every single person. If you can let go of money, how do you do that? Because Alan, 100% easier said than done. How do you do that? You don't just force your will into it. What you do is you find the math. Your brain is not just going to calm itself down. The math is you have a $100,000 trading account. You have a 50% win rate. You risk 1% of your trading account on every trade. Did I put my entire account on this trade? No, I did not. I did less than 1% of my account on this one trade. But you put 1% of your account on this thing, and I was going to add more in as it dropped, and it already dropped too fast, so I'm going to add some more here soon. If you put 1% of your trading account on this, you would have to lose 100 times in a row to blow up your trading account. Is that true? Yes. If you have a 50-50 win rate, will you lose on 100 trades in a row? Not possible. Or else you would have a 1% win rate. So if you actually had a 50% win rate and you risked 1% of your account, would you ever blow up your trading account with a true 50-50 win rate? And that's talking about you not going in and screwing things up, you actually following the plan. No, you're not going to blow it up. So if the math now, you can tell your brain, I've got a $100,000 trading account. I am putting $1,000 at risk on this trade. Your brain is going to go, I had to work an entire week for $1,000. Don't lose that $1,000. That would destroy me. Your logic now has to go, what's the truth? If you lost $1,000 on a trade, are you done? No, you've got $99,000. So then the next trade, you put $1,000 on the trade and you lose. Are you done? No, you've got $98,000. The next trade you put on $1,000 on and you win. You should make about $2,000 to $3,000 on your winning trades if you're risking 1,000. You are now up to $101,000. Are you done? No, you've got $101,000. You take another trade, you lose on that trade. You are now at $100,000. You take another trade, you win. You are now at $103,000. You see how the game is played? If you were to lose that first 2 times in a row and you're down to 98,000, what realistically happens? I'm down $2,000. My wife is going to kill me. My husband is going to kill me. I just wasted half a month's worth of work. That's what your emotions are saying. Your logic is saying, hold on, 50% win rate, 1% of my account, risking $1,000, take the trade. It's going to lose half the time. Half the time I'm going to lose $1,000. Here's the secret. The other half of the time you're making $2,000 to $3,000 on the wins. That's how you succeed. Here's the problem. Okay, this all makes logical sense, right? Type in a 1 if that makes sense. Your brain is now going, oh, okay, losing $1,000 is not that bad, right? Here's what happens. You risk $1,000 on a trade. You lose $1,000 on that losing trade. You're now down $1,000. Your brain now focuses on that $1,000, and all you want to do is what? Make back that $1,000. You take another trade, you lose another trade. You're down $2,000. Your brain just wants to do what? Just please end the pain. Let me get my $2,000 back. So what happens? You take another trade and it starts to win. And you're up $500 and you're like, it's just going to lose. The other 2 have lost. I don't want to give up my $500. So then you take it and you're like, woo, I made $500. Let's go. And then that trade goes all the way to $3,000. And then you take the next trade and that's a loser and you lose another $1,000. And you take the next trade and that's a winner and you get out of it for a $200 win because you're scared you're going to lose because it gave you a big bear candle. You see what happens? On your winning trades, you make $200. On your losing trades, you lose $1,000 and you're going backwards and you're going to blow up your account eventually. That's the problem. That's the problem. If you want to be successful in trading, you've got to freaking let your trades win. You've got to let them win. Guys, I am up 70% in 2 hours on these swing trade puts. Could it go to zero tomorrow, Monday? Yes. Do I give a crap? No, because I risked $3,000 on this trade. It does me no good to take a $2,000 win right now. No good. It helps me none. I need to be making $6,000 to even be moving forward on this trade. Now, if the charts tell me to get out of this trade, I will get out. And if that means I only make $1,000, then cool. I think you're watching me through my phone camera. I didn't come to mess around today, my friends. I'm freaking turning one person in this group is going to be a profitable trader after today. This is all they needed to hear. They knew all the skills. They need everything. They just need to get out of their own freaking way. One person after today is going to be a rich trader, a successful trader, a wealthy trader, changing the world. Going to donate $10, $20, $100,000 a month to Operation Underground Railroad and aerial recovery. We're going to change the world. And all you have to do, only one. I'm shooting for one. I'm shooting for one. Guys, my time is up. I love you all. Remember, and the only way to get into that mentor group, buy one of these courses. And you have to donate 10 cents or more. Donate $20. Donate to the aerial recovery. And then go to right here, reallifetrading.com. I'll send the link again, Tony Pawlak. And you can go to Real Life Trading, but this just has all my courses in one place. Buy one of these. I don't give a crap if it's the $100 one or the $500 one, whatever you want. Buy one. I would recommend the S-curve one. It's the middle ground one. Learn that. You're in. Bought your ticket room in. Go have a nap. Oh, man. My wife and I are actually going to go see Sound of Freedom right now. Well, in 30 minutes. So I got some, movies at 3. So in 2 hours. I've got coaching right now, and then we'll leave in 30 minutes. But guys, I love you all. Go crush those markets. Get out of your own way. Let the winners win. Quit being scared of losing. And when it gives you a chance to lose, cut it. I will see you all in October. Thank you for being here. Please don't wait till October. Come join our community. Money is nothing. In this one trade, I'll show you how to make $1,000. It'll pay for RLT for the next 6-7 months, right? You want in the mentor group? Buy one, any course. I know I got to go. Buy one of the courses from the website that I just posted. Did I post it, by the way? Maybe I didn't. Buy one of the courses. You can do the $100 one or whatever, and donate money. I won't know if you donated money, but please go donate some money. If you do that, you're in my free month-long mentor group in October. Email me, Tony@reallifetrading.com. Make sure I type that in right. If you have any questions, that's the easiest way to get a hold of me. If you still don't remember, just go to this website. All my contact info is right here. Tony@reallifetrading.com. Cool. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being a part of my life for a week. And your dedication is what inspired me to go on this entire rant today, because every single day you put the work in, and I reward people that put the work in. If you put the work in, I will do whatever I can in my life to make sure you get the result you want. It might not be today or tomorrow, but later on. Ricky, are you in after me, brother?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm here.
If
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, guys, stick around for Ricky, because Ricky's the one that taught me everything I know. Okay, so I kind of have some bad news real quick though. Zoom won't let me stop sharing and it froze. So what it's going to do is it's going to close it down for 2 seconds and then open it back up. Just jump back in if it boots you out. It shouldn't boot anyone out except for me. But it did the same thing to me earlier. So I don't even know if you can see my screen. It's probably frozen. But Ricky, I'm going to kick it off to you, man. It'll dump me out and then bring me right back in, and I'll kick you to the okay. So if you do get booted out for whatever reason, any one of you just jump right back in on the same link. Okay.
Hey, Tony, real quick. Yeah. Did you try to make Ricky host?
I didn't know. I went to stop screen share and it froze. So it's going to kick me out here any second.
I was going to say, because you could probably try to go ahead and make him host.
No, it won't even let me do it.
Oh, you're totally frozen.
It just whites out. Here, give me 2 seconds. 1 sec.